This is Sequence, part of the new Essences collection by Amouage. It's inspired by a circle, meaning it goes around and around and around. It's probably just the olfactory equivalent of Groundhog Day.
Morning! See the groundhog?
Didn't we do this yesterday?
I don't know what you mean.
Don't mess with me, pork chop.
Today we're reviewing Sequence by Amouage, part of the new Essences collection. I'm going to spray it on my skin, I'm going to break down the notes for you, and I'm going to let you know what I think about it, and at the end I'm going to give you my 2 cents, so let's get going. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back. This is My 2 Cents. My name is Sean. If you are a new viewer, welcome, and if you've seen our videos before, then welcome back. Before we get started, I do want to say if you're a fan of fast-paced fragrance reviews and you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. The algorithm really likes it when you do that, and you know so do I. All right, that said, let's get started. We're going to talk today about one of the brand new essences in Amouage's line, Act II of the Essences. This fragrance right here is called Sequence. This is a fragrance that is supposed to be reminiscent of a circle. So the brand new trilogy is based on 3 geometric ideas: the point, the line, and of course the circle. So within this geometry of time narrative from Amouage, the idea behind Sequence is that time doesn't just move forward, it returns. Endings become beginnings, moments repeat themselves, and nothing really ever stops. And this fragrance is designed to smell exactly like that. Good luck. So in geometry, the circle has no beginning and no end. It's continuous, it's complete, and it's infinite. Unlike a line, it doesn't continuously go somewhere new. Unlike a point, it doesn't stay where it is. The circle continuously evolves and changing and keeps coming back on itself. So olfactively, Sequence is meant to open with something rich and emotional. Eventually it'll dry down to something warm and familiar, and then it'll cycle right back to that rich emotional beginning. So the perfumer behind this fragrance is Julien Rasquinet. If you're a fan of Amouage or of his work, you'll remember that he is responsible for Enclave and also for Luster from the first Essences collection. So like the rest of the Essences, Sequence is made with a very, very deliberate process. You've got 30% perfume oil in here, 6 months of aging, and a double infusion process that includes sandalwood chips and oak wood barrels. This is very, very important because nothing here is meant to feel sharp or fleeting. It's meant to feel smooth, cohesive, and rounded. All right, so before I spray Sequence on my skin, let's go through the notes as they're listed on Fragrantica. In the top, you've got a very, very strong lychee note. You've got raspberry and you've got saffron. In the heart, you've got rose, osmanthus, and tonka bean. And in the base, you've got leather, oud, and ambery woods. All right, I'm going to go ahead and spray it on my skin, and I'm going to let you know what I think about it right out of the bottle, right through to the dry down. All right, so there is a lot of fruit right out of the first blast from the bottle. You've got a very strong lychee note, and you've got a raspberry note as well. This isn't like a candy sweet fruit. This is very ripe. It feels expressive. It feels playful. It's got a very bright, fruity opening, this fragrance. And then I smell here a very warm saffron note. I think my nose is really sensitive to saffron because I can definitely pick it out here. But I think the saffron here adds a level of maturity to the fragrance. I think maybe without it, the fruit could come off a little bit too juvenile, maybe a little bit too playful, but the saffron balances it really, really well. This, for me, right out of the bottle, is a very, very colorful fragrance. I know I'm wearing red, I know that the box is red, and I know that the label on the bottle is red as well, but if I told you this smelled like a very red fragrance, would you know what I mean? Write me a comment. So as the fragrance continues to dry down, I've had it on my skin at this point, I would say about 10 minutes. The florals really start to creep in and it starts to get even more red. You've got rose, you've got osmanthus, I think that's what I said was in the middle of it. And the florals here are not too powdery, they're not very vintage. You've got an addition of tonka bean, which adds a little sweetness to it and sort of pulls the fragrance inward. Nothing here seems to spike, nothing seems to drop, nothing's overwhelmingly sharp. Everything seems to just fall back inward on themselves. You've still got the lychee note, you've still got raspberry, you've got a soft warmth to the saffron. I can still smell both of the florals here, and I smell that sweetness of the tonka bean. So like the circle, instead of moving away from the opening, this fragrance seems to be circling back to it. Once you get to the middle notes and you get those floral notes, it's deliberately going back into the fruity notes to enhance it. So now further into the dry down, this is maybe 15 to 20 minutes since I put this on my skin. You get 2 more deliberate notes. You've got oud here and you've got leather. The leather is definitely present. This is not a vintage biker jacket leather. This is a very smooth leather, almost like suede that's balancing out, I would say, the raspberry note perfectly. Then in addition to that, the oud note is not a dirty oud. It's not a fecal. It's not meant to smell animalistic. This is sort of just an oud that's there for structure. I would say it's maybe there as a shadow to balance off the sweetness of the fruit notes and maybe the floral textures in the center. So the addition of that leather and the oud note seem to cycle you back to the fruit notes in the beginning and the saffron, but in a warmer and almost more settled way. The scent definitely feels like it's changed, but it also feels like it's a little bit familiar. It's really messing with the mind a little bit. I think that this is probably going to be a very easy fragrance to wear. I think it's probably going to last quite a long period of time. It's got that 30% oil, but I also think it's probably going to be the most mass appealing of the three new essences. The fruit here is very controlled. It's mature, it's warm, it's not playful, it's not sugary. The leather and the oud, I think, really take care of that. This is definitely a very, very lychee forward fragrance. I would also say it's a very leather forward fragrance. So you've got this contrast of the leather and the oud and then the lychee and the raspberry. And the notes are sort of blended beautifully. You don't know which ones to look for with your nose. You can sort of smell every one of them. And I think that sort of adds to the nature that this is a circular fragrance. I really feel like when given the task of doing either a point, a line, or a circle fragrance, Julien Rasquinet probably had the hardest task. How do you make a fragrance that's going to cycle back to the original notes? Most fragrances, as we say, they take you on a journey and they change as you wear them. A lot of other fragrances stay very linear and they're going to be the same fragrance throughout the duration of the wear. But how do you go from one set of notes to a second set of notes to a third set of notes and then take yourself back to that original set of notes? He's done it quite well. The fragrance here feels really complete. Nothing feels unfinished, it doesn't feel unresolved, and none of the notes are deliberately disappearing. If you think of Remain as sort of an introspective fragrance and you think of line 618 as an intellectual fragrance, this is probably going to be the most emotional fragrance. There's something genuinely comforting about the way this fragrance feels when you wear it on your skin. It feels familiar without feeling boring at the same time. On the other hand, if you're not a fan of fruity fragrances, this one is not really going to convert you. The fruit is the central player here. Also, if you're looking for a fragrance that's got a lot of sharp edges, a lot of tension, a lot of aggression, this may feel a little bit too smooth and too rounded and too soft for your tastes. This is also a fragrance that's not going to really have dynamic evolution. This isn't going to take any sharp turns. It's going to cycle instead of transitioning. Also, if leather oud combinations don't really work for you, the dry down in this may not land for you. Although I have to say, the leather oud combination here is very restrained. It's not overwhelming. You can't really pick up one or two of the notes alone by itself. It goes right back to those fruity notes at the top. I want to say that this is a fragrance that I would wear in cold weather and I would wear it in evenings, but the fruity notes to this really give me daytime vibes. They give me summer, they give me springtime vibes. It's currently January in New York. I'm definitely going to wear this as I go out of the apartment tonight. I really want to see what it does on the skin. I want to see how long it lasts. But we're about 30 minutes into filming right here, and I have to say, just like the other fragrances that I've sprayed on my hand, this one is as strong out of the bottle about 30 minutes in as it was when I first sprayed it. So if you're looking for one of the new essences that's going to be a little bit louder, people are going to smell it more around you, I would say this is a good one for you to go with. From the short time that I've had them, I think that this is probably going to have the loudest projection of the three essences. All right, it's time for me to give you my 2 cents on Sequence by Amouage. So for me, Sequence is the fragrance in the trilogy that feels the most human. Where Remain is about stillness, line 618 is about movement, Sequence is about returns and returning to memories, and that's something that each and every one of us has to live every day. That cyclical nature of it really triggers memory. You remember what you first sprayed out of the bottle, you get something new, and you're taken immediately back to what you first sprayed. I've got lychee, I've got raspberry, as strong as I had it when it first came out of the bottle. This is a very, as I said, bright fragrance. This is a fragrance that's going to make you smile. This is a fragrance that's going to be very easy to wear. It's going to be very pleasing to those around you. So what I really love about Sequence is, as complex or as clever as this fragrance is, it's not really trying to impress you with that cleverness. It's not trying to shock. It's not trying to flex. This is a fragrance that's just going to connect to you on several levels. Whether you're a fan of fruity fragrances, floral fragrances, leathery fragrances, or even warm fragrances, None of the notes in here are going to fight with one another. They're just going to circle right back into each other until the fragrance really feels familiar, comforting, and quietly emotional. So Sequence is one of those unique fragrances that can fit any one of a number of situations. You can grab it if you're looking to create a memory, if you're looking to create a mood, or even if you're looking to feel grounded rather than to stand out. Nobody's going to know why you selected it except you. And once you do, and once you get to know this fragrance, you're really going to understand it immediately. That was my 2 cents for Sequence by Amouage. Do you have the fragrance? Have you smelled it? Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. This is a very versatile fragrance. I think it's going to be mass appealing, and I really think everybody's going to love it. I'm not giving you my 2 cents and saying that this is my favorite of the 3 yet. I haven't made that decision yet, but it definitely is great out of the bottle, and it's great about 40-something minutes later. If you liked this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, also give me a thumbs up. I can get into that as well. If you have a comment or you have a question about Sequence or any of the other essences, definitely leave me a comment. I responded to all the comments, the good ones, the bad ones, and the nasty ones. If you haven't seen the unboxing video yet, definitely go check that out. I talked a little bit more cursory about this fragrance and the other 2 fragrances as well. If you'd like to see the full reviews for the other 2 videos, definitely turn on your notifications, click subscribe. The button's right there, you can see it. Once again, thank you for watching. That was my 2 cents. My name is Sean. I hope to see you next episode. Have a great day, everyone.